Man, oh man, I've had quite the couple of weeks. How about you? I have been suffering the past couple of weeks. So in a couple videos ago, I made that video because I was sick, and it turns out that I had an infected wisdom tooth. I quite literally got, not permanent, but nerve damage from it, fevers. It was just horrible. And last week, Monday, I finally got the tooth removed, and today has been one of the few days where I've been kind of feeling normal again. So it's great to be back. It's great to be on the other end of this. Really puts things into perspective when you don't have your health. And this was crazy because obviously I hope none of you ever have to experience it or have experienced it, but it literally was causing nerve issues on this whole part of my body and my head, and it was horrible. So really grateful to be back. This week's video is really just my way of gently getting back on track after going through everything. So as you can imagine, I'm full of painkillers and antibiotics, and I normally don't have anything like that in my system. And so I just, my health hasn't been great, caring for the house hasn't been great, doing really well, all things considered, but this video is basically what I really intended to be, is to show you how I gently get myself back on track in a caring, nurturing, creative way, and my spiritual way. And I hope that if any of you are going through a similar situation and just feel slightly out of alignment, that this video brings you some inspiration and comfort. And I know that for so many of you who are watching, you may not have the ability to do that right now. You may not have the time or the space given to you at this time to have that gentle reset that you so desperately need. So I just want you to know that go ahead and live vicariously through me. I hope that that energy gets sent to you via this video. If all you have is just, a few minutes sitting of peace, I hope that this video can help put you in the emotion of it. And so I'm going to share with you all just some of my favorite practices on how I'm gently going to get myself back together. And the first thing is meditation. So we can go ahead and I will share with you the meditation that I've been listening to and how I like to set up the space.
Make sure you're making exact this type of you're comfortable, or you can actually sit on the couch or a chair, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that it's all about being straight. So being straight physically, mentally, spiritually. Now, if you're ready to breathe out, close your eyes. Just let it go. Now, one more time.
Yes, it is a new day. Yesterday, I just had to cut the cameras because I have one of those like nerve flare-ups on the side of my face where I just started getting a splitting headache like just on one side. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna cut the cameras and we're gonna pick back up today. So I want to share with you one of my personal hobbies, and you may have noticed just from like seeing things in my videos that I am a needle felter. So for those of you who are not familiar with needle felting, essentially what you do is you get like dyed wool, and using a needle, and these needles have like divots in them, you stab the wool, and over time the fibers collide into each other and harden. So it's a really cool medium because essentially you can make anything that you want. And so I did needle felting back in 2020 or so. When I first started doing it, I did it all of the time, and I made so many gifts for people, and it truly, you could just tell everybody loved them. Like, it really just brought them joy every single time they see one. And even now when people come to my house, they see the needle felt, and like it just literally brings them joy. But I think over the years I started to do it less and less because I just kind of felt like it was one of those pointless hobbies, honestly, that I don't like that. Like, that kind of breaks my heart a little bit because I love doing it so much. It's time consuming, but it's really rewarding. Miss doing it. Like, I really do just miss doing it. So one thing that I do pretty much every year is I felt a Bulbasaur because I like to see how I've improved. So I have multiple Bulbasaurs. I still have my very, very first needle felt that I ever made, which was a Bulbasaur, and it's in my husband's studio. So this year I decided to do something different. I'm going to needle felt an Ivysaur instead. So we'll see how it compares to my most recent one. I don't know if I made this like a year ago or 2 years ago, and just kind of see where I'm at with my skill level. And I want to finish this project because I have another idea that I found on Pinterest that is so cute, and I'm really excited to make it. It's aligned with the fall season, so I figured I'd share this hobby with you just to see, maybe it's something that you want to give a shot, give it a try this year, this fall, or this winter. I certainly love it, and it's something that you can do while binging your shows. Obviously, you want to, like, your eyes will be on this, and you need to be careful because if you're not paying attention, you will stab yourself, and it hurts. So yeah, so like it's nice because it's like, okay, I'm focusing on art, but I'm not like watching, because I'm watching what I'm doing with my hands. So that could be a pro or a con just depending on what kind of activity or craft that you're going for. So have you watch and kind of see how the process works, and then if you have any questions or comments, or if you're interested in getting started on the hobby, I can definitely point you in the right direction. So just feel free to leave a comment below if you're curious. And so let's just see, maybe I'll even finish this Ivysaur before the end of the video. That would be really cool. That would be sweet. So, all right, let's get to work. friends, we have unfortunately made it to the end of the video. I've just been having so much fun throughout this whole process. I just wanted to leave you all with some positive sentiments before we part ways. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you is thank you so much for following along and interacting with my story and the content that I'm creating here. It truly means the world to me, and you are helping me forge a path to live my dream life and to heal this creative part of myself that I had bullied out of me for so long. So thank you so much. It truly is such an amazing gift, each and every one of you, to feel seen in this moment, especially if you are going through something difficult in your life. And I just pray that whatever it is, it will pass very, very soon, and that in the end, the pain will serve you well, the discomfort will serve you well, and that there is happiness and abundance on the other side. And feel free to reach out in the comments if you have any questions or tips or anything like that. I'm always so excited to hear from each and every single one of you. See you in the next one.